Yo. Let me know if y'all hear me. Let me know if you guys hear the music. What's good, y'all? Just making sure everything's going. Alright, perfect. And then let me know where y'all are watching from while we wait for some people to get in here real quick. Let's get it. Let's get it. New Orleans. I was just there. North Korea is crazy. UK, Nigeria. Damn, we got a bunch of people. Fire. Let me really quick post this on Instagram and we'll get started. We'll get into it. Just send this link out. Super excited to drop this. I've been working on it for I want to say like 2 months. It might be a little shorter than 2 months, but pretty much like after Toneflx dropped, immediately started working on this because a lot of you guys really liked the first artist series. So I wanted to just make more of the shit that you guys like, and then also we added in some stuff that was not in the first artist series. So let me go put this right now. Put this on Instagram real quick, get these people in here. Hold up. Take a little pic. Say what's up to that. Say what's up to the fucking Instagram. Cool. All right. Let's get it going. So, pause this and we'll get to talking about it. So, in this stream, I'm going to be dropping the Artist Series 2 live on the stream. Just like if you guys were here whenever I dropped Toneflx, pretty much the same thing. Obviously not as big of a, groundbreaking drop as dropping the plugin itself. But this is definitely a dope enough pack that I feel like I really want to show you guys everything that is kind of inside of it, because if you don't have the Artist Series Volume 1, it really does expand like how much stuff you can do with the plugin and just like your workflow in general. So I'll go in and show you guys a few audio previews in a second, but first I just want to talk about what the hell is the Artist Series if you don't already know what it is. So you have Toneflx, the plugin, right? And then you have the expansion, the Artist Series. So whenever I was brainstorming ways to build an expansion for Toneflx, there was a bunch of different ideas. The easiest one would just be take some of the presets I was going to make, the factory presets, and just call it an expansion, right? But that felt kind of lazy to me. I wanted to like kind of build a whole ecosystem around it to where it's like you have this fire effect plugin that you can just use in general, but with it, you get mixer chains. So you can get really, because if you layer like multiple Toneflxs on top of each other, you get crazy pedal board kind of sounds. Then I took that idea further and added in instrument and effect chains into that. So there's an Analog Lab preset. You see the Analog Lab bank right there. That's linked with a Toneflx preset that already sound good together. So you can just drag and drop these like channel presets into your DAW and instantly have a really cool sound that sounds like some cool analog synth stuff. Of course, we got like some tutorials, loop kit in the first one, and of course, some bonus Toneflx presets. So, why is Volume 2 different? The reason that Volume 2 is different is, well, it is a lot of like the same like types of things, right? We have Toneflx presets, the Analog Lab bank, instrument and effect chains, Toneflx effect chains, and loops. But instead of having those like sauce sound design tutorials, if you guys have Drum Mastery or if you've seen Drum Mastery, you know about the mixed project templates for drums. So these have been really helpful to people to like just make beats that are already mixed, already hitting hard without needing to know how to mix everything or just like, you know, workflow. So I was always thinking, man, that would be sick to do with melodies. Like imagine you could just be like, I want to make a Drake R&B type of melody. Click to open the template. All the sounds are preloaded in, all of them are pre-mixed. So all you need to worry about is like playing a cool MIDI in. If you're lazy, just drag and drop a MIDI in, add a cool vocal chop, and then you have like a loop pre-done. Obviously you don't need to like, you know, use it like cookie cutter every single time, but just having something, because I found myself using my own channel presets a lot before I even made the artist series, and it just really helped my workflow. So I wanted to just take it a step further. So really quick before I do the rest of my spiel, let me just show you guys one of these templates right here. If we go right here, trap OD ARP template, let me save this really quick. All right, cool. So in Logic, you can like record on every single instrument track at once. And then let me just make sure that you guys can hear this in the first place. But essentially, you can literally play like, I'm going to play like 3 notes with one hand and a bass note, right? You can play one chord with all the sounds, and it sounds like a full loop, like done already. Just messing around, right? So you see that you have an analog lab preset, the Toneflx preset to match it. If we open this up, everything's like leveled already, EQ'd, got the master channel on it. So literally all you need to do is put down a MIDI. Like you don't even need to know how to play like I was just playing. I could literally just go in right here, put in a little 3-note chord, draw this in real quick. Maybe 4 notes. Just have that go the whole time. Maybe on this part, these 2 notes go inverted up. Cool. Let's just take that MIDI and copy that onto everything. And then on the bass, we'll just get rid of all the extra notes and just keep the low note. Like. It's done. Then, right, you get the point. Obviously, I'm making this very quick just to show how easy it is to use, but like you can go even further with it. And by the way, I see some people saying like they need Logic for this. You don't need Logic. I made these templates in Logic, Ableton, and FL Studio, so they work in all. And I'll show, I can open different DAWs whenever we get into like the cook-up part of this stream. But first, yeah, I just wanted to kind of show you guys just a little sneak peek at everything. Talk about the discounts and the bonuses and everything, and then we'll get into cooking up with it and answering your guys' questions if you have any. So there's also like the mixer channel presets, right? So if I go in right here, I could go in and flip this using those. Let's see. Just see what smooth sounds like. So I could bounce that down, boom, now I have a flipped version of that doesn't sound like the exact thing I started with. I can take that and I can speed that up twice as fast. Like, you know what I mean? Let's go in and add in some sounds. This is where you could use the instrument in effect presets that are already made. That's the Artist Series Volume 1. So like this ARP is already in our project, but it does sound sick, this one. I could go in, add that really quick. Honestly, I kind of liked how that just sounded like one bar of that. Just repeating over and over. The B section, I have like a halftime on it. Like, you know what I mean? Loop is pretty much done. So that is, yeah, we have that inside of FL as well. So let's get into the rest of my little spiel, and then we will release the link to you guys. You guys can go grab it. So what you're going to get inside of it, I've kind of already went over it a little bit, but let me just turn this down a little bit. I don't know how loud it is for you guys, but it's a little loud for me, but I don't like how it sounds when it's just quiet. All right, so what you're getting, 100 plus Toneflx presets. So these are presets inside of Toneflx. You can drag them into your folder. 100 new Toneflx presets. I'll show you guys those. 33 instrument and effect chains. 11 of those pre-mixed melody project templates. So there's a bunch of vibes. There's stuff like 70s soul, 70s like film score stuff like some Red Rum, 21 Savage, of course trap, R&B, analog synth stuff, all that. So a bunch of different vibes made for you guys, and you guys could even adapt those and, like, you know, make your own project templates off of those that are already made. 20 Toneflx mixer chains. So those are the ones that you can just drag on the mixer track and you get like 3 or 4 Toneflx on top of each other with some cool sounds. 40 analog lab presets, which I'll show you guys, and then 30 loops, which is just a nice, you know, just throwing some loops with it. Fuck it. But they're honestly, I've been cooking up some really crazy loops with the templates. And a lot of those loops in there are made with the templates. They've been turning out super dope. So if I was to sell it all as a standalone product, like, I don't know, I have analog lab banks that are $40 on the site, loop kits that are 30 loops that are $40 on the site, plus all these other like Toneflx presets and stuff. I would probably, like, easily, I could sell this for around $100, and I feel like justify why it would be worth that, right? But for everyone inside the stream, it's going to get better because I'm going to give you guys 3 live stream kit bonuses on top of the artist series. So we have a late night R&B vocal kit. We have an old analog and like analog lab bank and one shot kit. I made this a few years ago, but on it, I actually got a lot of placements with the sounds inside of this analog lab bank. It's really fire. And then a fire drum kit from my boy Max Shooter. So you're gonna get all 3 of those with the artist series if you buy it during the stream. Once the stream is over, these will be gone. It has 200 vocals, 100 drums, 46 analog lab presets, 79 one shots, and 24 loops. Yeah, this has a loop kit inside of it too. So if you were to buy each of these on the site just on a random Tuesday, you would spend $120 to get all 3 of these, but you're going to get those for free. And today, if you get the artist series with the 3 launch bonus kits, if you just get the volume 2, so you already have Toneflx and artist series volume 1, you just need volume 2, you're going to get that and 3 launch bonus kits for $30. And if you need Toneflx if you need the artist series and the artist series volume 2, you can get that with the 3 launch bonus kits for a bundle price of $47. So, pretty decent price if you ask me for all the stuff. And then, you know, if you already missed out on artist series volume 1, it's pretty much the same size as volume 2, very similar in like the kind of stuff that you're getting. So really high value for $30 each on those ones if you were to buy them separately. And yeah, those 3 bonus kits are going to be gone after the stream. So for the cherry on top, I really like, honestly, the support on Toneflx in general has been fucking insane. It did way better than I thought. So thank you guys so much for that. But for the cherry on top, everyone who already has Toneflx, you guys should have got an email either today or yesterday or both with a discount code. This is a discount code for people who already have bought Toneflx, whether you have the artist series or just Toneflx, or like the bundle or just Toneflx the plugin. You guys just got a discount code. I forget the exact value, but I think it's about 33 or 34% off, something like that. So like a third off of that $30 or that $47 price. So you guys are gonna get a crazy deal. So go check your email right now. You guys should have gotten it. And for everyone else who is on the stream, who does not have Toneflx yet, but likes what they're seeing and hearing, you can use the code STREAM at checkout and get 20% off. So it's not the same discount, but this code will only be active during the stream. So if you guys want to use, and if you guys want to get these 3 bonus kits and 20% off, and you're going to get the plugin anyways, now's the time to do it. So after the discount, Toneflx Artist Series 2 with the 3 bonus kits is $19.80. I did the calculator. Hopefully the percentages was right, but it should be something around that. And then the bundle deal will be $31.02 with the 3 bonus kits only on this stream with the discount. And this is the discount for people who already bought Toneflx. So if you didn't buy Toneflx, that 20% will be like a little bit more expensive than this, but I mean, not that much. So you guys can go to toneflx.com/stream right now. It is out right now. I'm gonna get my Shopify notifications ready. Let's see who's the first person to order Artist Series Volume 2. Is this a scam? No. If you guys don't see an email, please go to your spam or promotions. You might be seeing it there. Let's see who's going to get Artist Series 1 first. I think we have our first order. Yep. Leonid Fedorov. I probably butchered that. My bad, bro. But from Israel. Shout out Leo. Am I a millionaire now? Not with cash. No. Cool. Toneflx.com/stream. Let me put that inside the stream bio really quick. Or like the bio, the description. And then I will get in and show you guys some more stuff. You guys go to that link. And let's get in and start cooking up with this thing. So first, pull up the chat on my phone so I can see it a little bit more clearly in real time because this computer's over to the side. But let me know in the chat what you guys want to see the most out of everything in here. I'll just start demoing everything, and then once I kind of walk through everything, I'll go in and I will actually start making loops with the stuff. No, Artist Series 1 was not free. Yeah, if you already have Toneflx Expansion 1, like the Artist Series 1, just get the Artist Series 2. You don't need to buy the whole bundle again. All right. Let me show you guys some of these presets and stuff before we get any further. First, I want to show you guys the Analog Lab Bank because there's a bunch of really good sounds in here. Appreciate the new haircut. Cool. All right. So Artist Series Volume 2 bank. Let's just start playing through these. So I made a bunch of these ARPs that are fun to mess around with. This could be some like SZA type shit. This one. Oh yeah, this one's like not actually an ARP, but it kind of sounds like. And a lot of these sounds were meant to be kind of more dry so that they do sound good because, you know, you guys probably know, like if you take a sound that's already drenched in effects and then throw effects on it, it sounds kind of shit. So this, like with some crazy delay. Throw some reverb on this. Maybe EQ out some of the lows. Let's see, what's this one? You can use all these Analog Lab presets in the Analog Play, the free version. This is my favorite one though. This shit's so fire. It's like so random and weird. But whenever you put this the sauce. Let me know if y'all know about this. By the way, yeah, 1.2 update is coming for Toneflx. But if you take if you go to the signature effects folder, spam your keyboard, and then just put like some chaotic sound into this. Shit's gas. We got this art. Yeah, there's definitely presets with the beat center vibe. I'll play some of those. I love that bass. This one's kind of like nasty, like it's kind of weird, but I like this. I'll be using this on like Iceman type beats. It's like kind of like weird, out of key, like harmonized bass, but I don't know, I like it. This one's just perfect for like analog Benny X type vibes. Nice. This is just a nice basic one. Sometimes you need a nice just go-to bass that's not trying to be the main character. This one I really like. This one's perfect for like some dark Memphis vibes or some soul shit. Or, you know, play with a more soul pattern like. I'll be using that one. Got some brass. That with some effects would be nice. So if you guys have Artist Series Volume 1, you know that most of the sounds were like synth heavy. I tried to add more of a live character to this one. Shout out everyone who's been copping it. Thank you guys so much. Oh shit, we got Curtis King in here. I met him for the first. Yo, shout out Curtis King in general, bro. Him, Busyworks Beats, CJ Beats. I learned how to make beats and like start this whole shit because of them. I met him for the first time. We were we weren't speaking together, but we were both speaking at South by Southwest this year. And yeah, cool dude. Shout out Curtis. But yeah, I tried to make more live or organic sounds in here as well. That one's cool. This is just a perfect like. I use that for like McGee 80s-ish type stuff. This one's cool. I don't even remember this one. This would be perfect, like in a low octave for some like slow jams 80. Some leads. I always love. Honestly, the leads and the arps are always like my best. Won't let you open the artist series. If anyone's having problems with that, please hit up the team at sonics.audio. Let me put it in the chat. Files are invalid. Let me text my boy Robin really quick. To send everyone out a new link with the Dropbox link, because I think some of you guys might be getting like the zip version. There is like a Dropbox link where it's the folder. I think that might be the issue. All right. Let me see. He's texting me back. I'm trying to get him on it so that you guys don't need to wait, because I will fix it. Hold on. Worst case, if for some reason we can't get it, he said he's checking everything right now. But worst case, if everyone, or what am I saying? Worst case, I'll fix it right after the stream. Did I freeze? Let me know. Let me know if I'm frozen. All right, bet. Yeah, the leads are some of my favorite sounds. Like, bro, this one. This for like some dawn. This one I wanted like a very simple. For some like R&B stuff. Let's see, what are some other fire ones? I really like these strings. This shit sounds fire. Oh, this one's fire too. Hold up. Iceman type beat. Stream discount is not working. Let me know if that is not working. Yeah, these are just the presets with no Toneflx. This is just dry. All these. But speaking of, let's start playing some of the ones with Toneflx. These artists. Actually, I know a lot of y'all are NFL. Let's show you guys NFL. All right, let me know if you guys are getting the artist series 2 to work or not. We're gonna get it fixed if it's not working. It wouldn't be a launch day if something didn't go wrong. So that's just how it always goes. But yeah, let's open up these instrument effect chains. I really specifically like using them in FL. I don't know what it is. Like just dragging and dropping it in is so satisfying compared to like clicking it. I don't know. Let's see. Like, let me know which one you guys want to hear, or which section you guys want me to play from first. Maintain the key of the original melody. You just need to go to the pitch wheel and make sure it's at 0. So if you click on a preset, some presets pitch the loop down and like to like flip it. Just make sure it goes to 0. You just gotta like double click it and it'll go back to the default on 0. I see. The stream discount is only working for people. Okay, yeah. So the way that the stream discount is, it only works because if you don't have Toneflx yet and you're using the stream discount code, you're gonna buy an expansion pack that you can't even use. So it only works if you buy it with Toneflx. That's why the stream code isn't working if you don't have Toneflx. Or yeah, that's the only way this because if you do have Toneflx, you should have got an email code that's worth more than the stream code. But anyways, let's play some of these artist presets right here. Yeah, that's a glitch. We're fixing that right now. In the next update, there was whenever we introduced a new feature, there was like some glitch that we didn't catch on the 1.1 update. So we are fixing that. It's coming out in like a week or 2. All right, now we're getting the presets that have Analog Lab and Toneflx mixed together. Nah, the stream code is for people who don't have Toneflx. This one's fire, damn. I've kind of been sleeping on that one. This one's another fire lead. I saw someone asked about beats. I think it was Milo asked for beat center stuff, but I use this all the time for this kind of. That one's really fun to mess around with. Let's see. Some of these ARPs with the Toneflx presets on them are fire. Fire. I really like this one. That's just like a go-to, like whenever I need like a synth brass sound, I just use this. Yeah, the strings preset with Toneflx, bro. This is it's the string preset from the Analog Lab Bank. It's one of my favorite parts of it. Like with the tape on the strings for some like vintage vibes, bro. You just copy the chord progression that you have onto this. And I have these strings. It's more of like a trap, like background kind of sound. So yeah, this one sounds fire. But okay, this is something I honestly forgot to mention until now. So one thing, tiny bit of a pain in the ass just to get set up, just because you gotta download some more VSTs. But like I was saying, like I tried to add more organic kind of sounds to this bundle, so it's not just synth leads for 10 expansion packs. So I did some research on like good free plugins. So all of these are made with free VSTs or the Analog Lab Bank. So there's like a live bass one and a few piano VSTs that you'll have to install. It's in the installation instructions. But like I was trying to get like live bass sounds or like piano sounds in Analog Lab. They just sound like shit, honestly. So I knew I needed better plugins for that to make these presets. So I use like this one, Shearwater Piano Lite. So you could look at it as a little bit of the pain in the ass to download all the extra stuff, but you could also look at it like you get it put onto some fire new free VSTs. Fuck it. But let me just play some of that for you. That one sounds really fire. I also like this, like Iceman one. This is perfect for some Drake R&B stuff. You hear like that little like reverse in the back. Put this link in here for anyone who just joined in. That's where you guys can go get all these presets. Link is in the description too if you ever need it. Let's see. I think I played that one. Let's see what another one. This one I love. And I'm going to show more in a second actually when I do this like live bass preset. Cool. So, as I was saying, let's move on to the project templates. So, as you can see, Ableton, FL Studio, Logic. I love this one right here. The R&B alternative template. And then, yeah, you said the stream doesn't work for the Artist Series 2. That's because the stream discount code is only for people who don't have Toneflx yet. If you already have Toneflx, you should have gotten an email from us today and yesterday with a discount that's bigger than that. to just buy just the expansion pack. But if you don't have Toneflx, you can't even use the expansion because it requires Toneflx for all the presets. I mean, you could buy the expansion, I guess, just for the loop kit, but let's show you this. I love making these loops with this template. It layers 4 basses with one, or like all in one. So let's come up with a keys progression really quick and just show you how quick this workflow could be. I need the metronome. I'm not that good. Cool. That sounds pretty good. So I could just go in now. Let me just make sure I know the bass line. I think that's it. All right, so let's play the bass in on that. I was doing the B section bass first. Oops. Let me do that again. I'm trying to come up with a cool riff. That might be it. I fucked it up, but we'll mess around in the MIDI. And then we're going to copy that onto So we take that, copy that onto all these other bass sounds. This shit's gonna sound sick. I love this sound. I like layered that same bass preset 3 times on top of each other with different levels of distortion. And then a synth bass with it. And then we put in this. Let's record in a lead. Now fix that one note I didn't like at the end. So you guys see how like the workflow of working with these templates, you're just worried about creating. You're not worried about like, okay, let me figure out what effect plugin to pull up. Let me figure out what sound. Let me sound design this. Like, and then I could go in and I could be like, this is cool, but I don't like, you know, I've used this template a few times. I want to change the lead sound so it doesn't sound the exact same, or I want to change the key sound to a synth sound, or change the bass sound. You know what I mean? But you have it, you can get it, and then you could worry about the sound selection once the vibe's there. But you don't even need to. I mean, this shit already sounds cool. I'll just keep that as like a one-off hit. And then honestly, what we have one more sound. Let's record that in, and then the loop is like done. Cool. And then you could just bounce that down, throw on one of the fucking flipper presets. Let's go right here. I'm absolutely terrible at FL, so give me a second to figure out this stuff. Would I recommend the plugin Luma? I have it. It's pretty cool. I feel like it's really good for like ambient kind of stuff, and I don't make that a ton, but it is pretty fire. The extra kit should come on email with everything. And again, so for anyone who just tuned in, you're going to get 3 bonus kits if you cop it on the stream. If you already have Toneflx, there is a discount code that should be in your email, and you can go to the link that's in the description of this, toneflx.com/stream, and you can go get the Artist Series 2 and all that. But first, before I talk more about that, I want to flip this. So I just bounce that all down, and now... Now I could go into Artist Series, get some of these presets. Let me just turn off all these tracks. And then, oh, we don't want the template. We want the Toneflx effect chains. Let's throw on one that's like supposed to flip it. Filtered. Just throw that on the master just to show you guys what it would sound like. I kind of like that at the original page, actually. And then I'm going to go into this filter and make it a little less crazy. Like, make this loop with, other than playing in the notes, like pretty much no effort. Cool. So let me know in the chat. Let me show you guys these, and then I'll go talk to everyone who's new in the stream really quick about what's going on with this. But let me know in the chat which of these you want to see me cook up something in next. We have Trap OD templates, Dark Trap template, some 90s Memphis trap stuff, a few R&B, like analog kind of templates, analog template, 70s soul, and 70s film score. Team at Sonics Audio, if you guys are having trouble, please just email us there. We'll take care of you. And then while you guys are choosing which one, let me just go back and explain this because I see a bunch of people confused. So this discount code, code STREAM, 20% off, only applies to people who don't already have Toneflx. So if you already have Toneflx, check your mail inbox. Check your spam and your promotions. If you don't see an email from us, you should have got an email from us yesterday and today with your discount for already owning Toneflx. It's like 33% off or something like that instead of 20% off. If you already have Toneflx and you use your discount code, you can get just the Artist Series or the bundle for these prices. And then if you don't own Toneflx, let me just go right here. You're going to go to this link for everything. Hold on, stream. Cool. So if you don't own Toneflx, you're going to get here, right? You're going to use the stream discount code. Scroll down, and you're not going to buy either of these because you need the Toneflx plugin to make any of these work. So you just go right here to buy Toneflx and both of those, and then you can use, you see right here, 20% off code with the code STREAM. So if you click buy now there, watch me be embarrassed and this doesn't work. Boom. Stream discount code works right there. So 111 for Toneflx, the plugin, with both of those expansion packs. Toneflx 1.2 is going to be, I think we have it scheduled for like mid-August, so like a week or two. And Toneflx 1.2 has this brand new preset menu. I won't spend too long showing this, but we go right here. You know, remember how it had like the red pop-up? Now you have this. You can be like, I want a vintage trap guitar preset, and it just pops up with those. Or you could search, and I want something made by Kavi. Then it only shows that. Beat Center, just get rid of everything. Beat Center, cool. All his presets pop up. You could search like pad. All the presets with pad and the title pop up. Memphis. I can cook up in Logic too. Fuck it. I just cooked up in FL for this one, so let me go cook up in Logic on this next one. So to open up the project files in Logic, I just need to go to the kits, and I will remake this zip because it's come to my attention that this is not working. So everyone who's having some trouble, don't worry, we're gonna get it. You'll just have to wait a second till I finish the stream, or just email the my support team. They're pretty on top of it right now. So we go to Melody Project Templates, Logic, and let's open up that Memphis one. See how this turns out. Ableton next, sure. I am horrible. Ah, man, it's gonna quit. I am horrible at Ableton. I have no idea. Like, I don't even know how to make a. I literally just bought it so I can like make these project templates work in the other DAWs, but I have no idea how to actually use it. My boy Robin Wesley, by the way, is the support guy who's working right now, and he's in the YouTube chat as well. So if you have questions, just ask in there. All right, let's get this. Open this back up again. I don't know why my Logic's tripping out. Cool. All right. So if I'm making a Memphis loop, let's put it like here. 140. I'm going to just start with a basic ass melody. It's playing the FL1 too. I hate this shit. Anyone else who uses 2 DAWs, maybe you know about that. But like, whenever I have both FL and Logic open, my MIDI will play both at the same time. It's so annoying. Cool, good enough. And then I'll show y'all a little sauce that I like to do. I like to, or like once I get the melody made. Something that's nice for Memphis melodies is putting out of key notes on purpose. So I'm gonna do that right now. Let's put that just at the end right there. Cool, so now I would go in and add a Memphis vocal. Let's see, I have a Memphis kit that I've been working on in the background-ish.
Smoke by the ounce, pop out with that 45, I pop out with that. I'm smoking blunts, straight to the dome, I'm getting high.
Let's sample this one in the Memphis Vox part right there. So what, 142?
Blunts, straight to the dome, I'm getting high. Still gotta go see. Blunts, straight to the dome. Blunts, straight to the dome, I'm getting high. Still gotta go see. I'm super blunts, straight to the dome, I'm getting high. I'm getting high. Blunts, straight to the dome, I'm getting.
I'm gonna do something like this. Chop that.
To the dome, to the dome, to the dome, to blunts, straight to the dome, to the dome, I'm getting high. Gotta go see. I'm super fly. Blunts, straight blunts, straight blunts, straight blunt. To the dome, to the dome, to the dome, straight to the dome, straight to blunts, straight to the dome.
Maybe something like that.
Blunts, straight to the dome, straight to the dome, I'm getting high. Straight to the dome, blunts, straight to the dome, straight to the dome, blunts.
And then I know that inside Toneflx we have some Memphis vocal presets in there. So let's
blunts, straight to the dome, straight to the dome, blunts, straight to the dome.
This one might be a little distorted with this sample.
Blunts, straight to the dome, straight to the dome, blunts, straight to the dome, I'm getting high.
Sometimes I like adding a little delay.
Blunts, straight to the dome, straight to the dome, blunts, straight to the dome, I'm getting high. Blunts, straight to the dome, straight to the dome, blunts, straight to the dome, blunts, straight to the dome, straight to the dome, blunts, straight to.
That little high string.
Blunts, straight to the dome, straight to the dome, blunts, straight to the dome, I'm getting high. Blunts, blunts, straight to the dome, straight to. Blunts, straight to the dome, straight to the dome, blunts, straight to the dome, I'm getting high. Blunts, straight to the dome, straight to the dome, blunts, straight to the dome, I'm getting high. Blunts.
Yeah, bitch, yeah, ho, fuck around, get slapped. Pop out with that ball.
I'm gonna bring in another Memphis vocal loop and just sample the drum part of it.
Pop out.
Yeah, something like that.
Blunts, straight to the dome, straight to the dome.
Put this 142. Let's Now, if I wanted this to sound more fucked up and more Memphis, let me see. I see some people. Yeah, if you did buy Toneflx, send an email to our support team. Send at team@sonics.audio. Let me see. Any problems you have right now, go to team@sonics.audio. Any problems, but if you are not seeing the discount code and you do already have Toneflx, like you're positive you have Toneflx, send like a your order receipt with Toneflx. Just send it, and we will even if the stream ends and like you couldn't figure it out because you were the email wasn't getting to you, we will honor that and on the support send you the discount code and all that. Robin is working right now. Let me add him as a moderator so you guys can see him in here. Robin Wesley TV, if you guys have questions, he's on my team. Is Artist Series 2 out? Yes, Arrow. All right, so one thing I like to do is I like to take the sample, speed it up twice as fast, which sounds, terrible right now, but then put it through the Toneflx tape with tape automation. Let's go right here to touch. And then I'm going to automate in. So touch automation will record like every knob that I turn as it's playing. And I'm going to record in little like on purpose fuck ups with the time warp pedal. And it's going to make it sound sick. So let me do this. Turn the width down. All right, cool. So we recorded in all that. I'm going to maybe put this down a little bit. Boom. Put it through the tape. So I do this all the time when I'm actually using my tape machine. Like I'll speed the sample up twice as fast, put it through the tape machine, and then slow it back down. And it gives it like a warped texture. And then you could do the little trick where you like pitch one semitone down in the second half. Let's see what the. While I'm here, let me show you guys the Toneflx. I also organize it a little differently. So if you remember Artist Series 1, if you do have that, there was like subtle, character, insanity, and it was just like, a bunch of presets. I wanted to make it a little bit easier to navigate like what you want to actually find. So guitar, bass has presets, live instrument has presets, pedal boards kind of sounds. These are for samples and loops. So like throw this on the whole loop and it flips it. Flip on a Memphis type or like a Memphis vocal sounds a little crazy, but synth stuff, you get the point. So it's a little bit better organized than the last one. And yeah, now that I'm cooked up with the Memphis vocals, yeah, I sped it up and slowed it back down because listen, like I could do it again. Let's put Toneflx on this again with a little bit of like, I don't know, let's reset. And then let's add even more tape with some noise. Oh, why is that not? There we go. I was like, why is that noise not playing? it sounds different. Like when you bounce it when it's playing twice as fast with effects and then you slow it back down, you think about it logically, it's processing the higher frequency version of it with those effects. So those effects are affecting audio that's like in that higher frequency range. And then when you slow it back down, it degrades it. It gives it a more like blurry, messed up kind of texture when you do it like this. So let me do that. And now we're going to get like even grittier, more distorted, more blurry, weird. You hear how different that sounds than before? Like, I could bounce that. We could pitch that up now a little bit. And listen to how much more texture that has than just this before doing. I mean, this is already has texture because I did that once, but this is the exact same effect. It just you hear how like more. It just sounds older. Yeah, it sounds like the sample rate, like it's, yeah, exactly. So let's open up another project file. Screw it. Let's see. Which one do you guys want to see? Let me know. And then after that, I can show you guys some presets inside of Toneflx. Let me know which one you guys want to see. I would do Ableton, but we'll be here for an hour and a half of me learning how to copy and paste and bullshit like that. But yeah, like we do have the just to show you guys that it does work in Ableton. Like, I don't know, let me just, like, you know, all these are there. I would open it up, but I think my computer might crash if I have 3 DAWs running at the same time. Cool. Yeah, let me know which one you guys want. So, really quick, you guys can look at this, remember it. Let me just, for everyone who's in here who wasn't here since the beginning, let me just show you everything that's inside of Artist Series 2. So, first, you get presets. There is all these subfolders: guitar and bass, live instrument, pedal board, mayhem, synths and loops, or samples and loops, like stuff to flip your samples or put over vocal loops or whatever. There's over 100 presets for Toneflx. Then you're getting these pre-mixed and pre-sound selected melody templates, which is what I was just using. All these sounds are included, and the mix on them is already all pre-done. This is the Memphis 90s template. So there's all these different templates for FL, Ableton, Logic, soul, analog stuff, R&B stuff, trap stuff, ARP, blah, 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 all that. Analog Lab Bank, I mean, pretty self-explanatory. Analog, I went through, if you want to like see what everything sounds like, I went through and played a ton of the sounds in the beginning of this stream. Instrument and effect chains. So we have Ableton, FL, and Logic instrument and effect chains right here. So that's like the Analog Lab preset mixed with the Toneflx preset. You drag that in, and then you have something that's already sounding sick with effects and everything already on it. And then we have, I think I just switched the order. Toneflx effect chains. So these are just like mixer chains that you drag in for all of those DAWs. And then loops. I haven't played any of the loops yet. I'll play some of these. I'll go through and show the Toneflx presets after this, actually. This one's fire. This one is using I made this loop and I liked how it sounded so much because I made it using all of the instrument and effect chains. Like that was like the only thing I was using. I was like testing everything out. And I ended up making this loop. I liked it so much, I made it. It was actually the first melody template. This one, the R&B alternative template. So I was cooking up with that earlier, but this is what it sounds like when I actually am spending time adding some vocal chops and extra sounds and stuff in. But this is that template. I named it 9 a.m. in Seville, and then I traveled to Seville like a month later, and I made sure at 9 a.m. I was standing on the balcony playing this. This one's kind of cool. Some different shit. Yeah, I could show an example how to use the loops. Start a new project. I mean, obviously, you just use it. Could show you guys some of the presets. So I don't know. This one probably would sound cool flipped. So if I grab one of the loops and then I wanted to use that sample folder in the preset bank, go right here, Artist Series 2. Look at that. Samples and loops. Chop and flip. Let's see what that sounds like. I think one of the best things, like even if you're not flipping the loop to like, use the flipped version, B sections, intros or outros using these like flip presets on your main loop is so fucking fire. And then if you wanted it to match the original key, you just go into backtrack and double click it and it goes to 0. But like this could definitely be an intro and then it gets disabled right here. And the full beat comes in, you know what I mean? Or like bridge with a bass. Drums come out or drums get half sped or something. Like I use that shit all the time for B sections. Let's see. Trap depth adder. I could also, like, I like that, but it's a little crazy. Let me take the mix down. Yeah, B sections is so fun. Yeah, the preset UI is coming soon. We were originally going to drop them together, the artist series and whatever, but I just felt like it was a little confusing. Like, here's this free update, but then buy this thing. Like, I didn't want people to think that you have to buy the update for a better preset menu. So we're just separating it out by like a week. It's almost done, but good thing we delayed it because I found some bugs yesterday that we need to fix in the 1.2 update. So we'll get that fixed. Let me go in and show you guys. Let's show some guitar presets from the preset bank. Let's see. R&B guitar starter. This one's pretty cool. 72 BPM. Let's show you some of these guitar presets from the Toneflx part of the bank. So the guitar ones, I try to do stuff that is not like over the top. And honestly, overall, other than the pedalboard mayhem, I tried to keep most of the presets in here like a little bit more simple and usable. So I'll just go through these. I like this. Ooh, this one sounds nice. This one is like some nice McGee vibes. I use it for McGee stuff all the time. It sounds really good on bass. It sounds a little much on guitar. But on a bass, it sounds nice. Maybe I'll show that in a second. So there's, yeah, guitar and bass. There's some bass presets in here too. Let's see, what does this one sound like? It's good for like some ambient weird stuff. See, but like ones like this are just perfect for just like simple sauce of guitar. Delay time's catching up to that preset. Let's see, let's get in like a synth starter, maybe. Actually, hold on. We could just show the synth preset on I'll just open up a default saw wave on. Where is this like stock Logic one? Hold up. Yeah, this synth right here. That shit sounds so cheesy. Let me get rid of. Why does that sound so? Let me grab a different saw wave. That shit just sounds terrible. Hold up. This one I really like. They have this preset. Cool. So let's demo some of those synth presets. Appreciate it, bro. Alright, we go right here. Synths. This one's gonna sound great. So you see what I mean? Like just trying to make good presets that like work for a lot of stuff. I'm just spamming my keyboard right now. Let's see, bass. Playing that on still sounds cool. See how it's just like nothing, and then it'll come in. Ooh, I kind of forgot about this. That one sounds nice. Let's see. Sounds a little distorted. Actually, this sounds sick though. Although, I kind of want to cook up with that. That was kind of hard. I like to just like record shit sometimes and then bounce it into place. New goal in life is getting a preset in Toneflx. Yeah, we updated it once already. If you bought it like the very first version, there's already a new update that has a lot of like optimization, especially if you're on Windows, because it was not running as smooth at first on Windows. That update's already out. If you just go to toneflx.com/download, you can. This is for everyone. If you guys go to toneflx.com, hold up. Let me just put it in here. toneflx.com/download. If you guys go there, you can always just download the newest version of Toneflx. So if you are not sure if you have the most up-to-date version, just go download that and install it. This part's hard. Sometimes I might even just take that as like an accent, use it for something else. But yeah, these presets are fun to mess around with. Let me show you guys some of the like pedal board ones. I really like those. I really like these ones. I made like the blooper-ish. Like, so I made a few that are kind of emulating different parts that I like about pedals that I have, like the blooper, the therme. So let's see what that sounds like. And just let that go. Oh, by the way, if you guys are having trouble with the Analog Lab Bank, I had it in the install instructions, but I know it's easy to miss. Make sure you update your Analog Lab because there's some presets in the Analog Lab Bank that are made with like the newest versions of those synths and stuff. So if you don't have some of those presets won't load. Does that link make Toneflx free? No, because you need to license it. Anyone could go download. You could go download Toneflx. You won't be able to open it. I like this one. This one is fire. All right, this one's really dope. Sounds kind of bad with the pattern I was just playing with, but let's see. Cool. Let's get Therme one. Woo! Let us sneeze. For reference, what that sounds like without it. So yeah, and then live instrument, we got stuff for like pianos, Rhodes, all that. Samples, loops, I showed some of that, synths, guitars. So presets in here are fire. I didn't just like make, 300 random presets just to say a big number. It's half the presets as the Artist Series 1, but honestly, I just wanted it to be like really good sounds. So let me really quick answer any more questions that you guys have. Let me try to play this in the background. Have a little noise going, but I'll bring this back and I will be looking at the chats. Template for Cubase in the future. I just talked to the team about this actually. I do want to eventually make the Artist Series like compatible with more DAWs than just Ableton, FL Studio, and Logic. So if and when we do that, we'll definitely like put out some announcement that like the Artist Series now works, like the templates and stuff work for XYZ. Let's see. Let me know any questions you guys have about Toneflx or the Artist Series. You can get the bundle with the Artist Series 1 and 2 if you didn't get either of the expansions already. If you have or you just want the second expansion and you don't want the first one, you can get just Toneflx by itself. Reminder that everyone who already has Toneflx got a discount code in their email that you guys can use. You guys can use even after the stream. But if you're in the stream and you don't have Toneflx already, if you use this code STREAM, you can get 20% off of this $139, which gives you Toneflx Artist Series 1 and Artist Series Volume 2 for, I think, $111 after the 20% off code. The plugin itself is $99, so for $10 more, you get 2 expansion packs with a fuck ton of sounds in them. The free loops and kits should be in your inbox with the download link. If, by the way, anyone, let me just put it in the email or the chat again. If anyone's having any issues or if you have specific questions to yourself that you don't want to ask on the stream, whatever it is, email team@sonics.audio. We will take care of you. I have a few support guys, and my boy Robin is in here. Well, actually, he might have left. He might still be in here, but we have our support team. We will take care of you guys. If you're missing kits, if you're missing, if something's not opening, I know some people were complaining about the zips not opening. If you guys are having any issues or you have any questions, hit us up. The license key will be on email like 5 to 10 minutes later. Sometimes it'll go in your spam or promotions. If it doesn't work, like if you're not getting any license key, it's been like 10 minutes. Email team@sonics.audio. We get emails every day about people who can't find their license key. They'll take care of it in 5 minutes once they see it. You can't find where to get it. Again, email team@sonics.audio if you can't find it right now, and then if you can't figure it out in time to get all these discount or the bonuses for the stream, we'll take care of you. The free stuff, well, I'm not giving away free stuff just free, unless I don't know. What do y'all think? If I see like a flood of messages, I'll give away one random free kit. But real quick, let me just do a refresher for everyone who is just now popping in. If I see a fuck ton of people, let me see. I want you guys to all put a unicorn emoji. Put a unicorn emoji if you want me to just choose a random free kit to give out to everyone. You don't need to buy anything, just free. Just drop a unicorn emoji while I do my little spiel again. So, if you're just coming in, you have no idea what the hell this stream is about, I just dropped the Artist Series Volume 2. You can click the link in the description to go check it out. It's just toneflx.com/stream. Inside of here, you get Toneflx presets, so presets for the actual plugin. You're going to get 33 instrument and effect chains, so that's an Analog Lab preset, or there's some free VSTs in there as well. Instrument sound mixed with an effects chain, so everything already sounds cool and sound designed. You just like drag that into your DAW. Ableton, FL Studio, and Logic. It comes with 11 pre-mixed melody project templates. So these take that even further, and it's like, let's say you wanted to make, I want to make like a dark Travis Scott synth loop, and you don't want to spend the time figuring out every single sound that you want to get that sound, every single plugin that you're going to put on those sounds to mix it. You just want to click, trap, analog, template, boom, open. All the sounds are pre-mixed. They're all in there. They all have Toneflx presets on them, EQ'd, leveled, everything. So you just make a fire MIDI and everything will be done. Obviously, you can go further if you want. 20 plus effects mixer chains. So these are just like effect mixer chains that you can just drag onto your tracks and have like cool Toneflx effect chains, multiple Toneflx instances. They give some more unique kind of sounds. 40 plus Analog Lab presets. If you scroll back to the beginning of this stream, at some point, if you just like see Analog Lab on the thing, you can watch me playing through some of those presets, and then 30 plus loops on top of it. Appreciate everyone. I see a bunch of the unicorns, so let's get it. I will. All right, if anyone wants to go to sonics.audio and just let me know what kits you would want me to give away for free. I'm not going to give away any of like the drum masteries or any of those, but any of the like the $40-ish like loop kits, I'll give them away to everyone who's actually stayed in the stream this whole time. I'll just put a link. I'll just put a Dropbox link in the chat, so like save that shit when I do send it. But yeah, if I sold all those alone as products, it would definitely be around or over $100. You guys are going to get, if you buy the Artist Series 2 inside of this stream using the discount code that you were either sent because you already have Toneflx or the discount code STREAM, you're going to get 3 bonus kits for free that will go away the second I'm off this stream. 200 vocals, 100 plus drums, 46 Analog Lab presets, 79 one-shots, and 24 loops, which would be $120 if I was to sell all of these separately. Like if you're just going on the store right now to buy, any of these kits, that's how much you would pay for all of them. So today you get the Artist Series with the 3 launch bonus kits for $30. And if you get both the Artist Series Volume 1 and Volume 2 in a bundle, you can get them for $47. So this is for just buying the kit by itself, the Artist Series expansions. You need the Toneflx plugin for it because you literally won't be able to make stuff work without having the Toneflx plugin. right? So this is for people who already have Toneflx, these bundles. And then if you don't have Toneflx already, if we go down here, you're gonna click on this, because this will give you the Toneflx plugin and both of those expansions, and you can use the code STREAM to get 20% off of that. Melodic snapshots. I see a lot of melodic snapshots, but low-key it's just coming from one person. R&B mastery. I see a lot of stuff from melody mastery. Low-key, the melodic snapshots would be an interesting one to give away to you guys for free, because I think it would work really well with the artist series instead of just like some random loop kit. You know what I mean? Fuck it, I'll give you guys that one for free. I'll give you guys that one-shot kit. Wait till the end of the stream. Let me finish my little pitch. Cool. All right, yeah. So everyone who already has Toneflx, you got a discount code in your email today and yesterday. Go check your email for that discount code. If you're not seeing it, email team@sonics.audio and we will get you taken care of. And it'll be like a 33% off code. So if you don't have Toneflx, you got to buy the full bundle with Toneflx and both of those together. And you use that STREAM discount code, you'll get 20% off. And you'll get those 3 launch bonus kits on top of that discount. But that discount code will be gone as soon as I end the stream. And so will all those bonus kits. So toneflx.com/stream. And I'll stay on here for a few more minutes answering questions. And then I'll drop the free thing at the end for you guys. Yeah, if you cop Toneflx and the bonus content during the launch of Toneflx, you only need to get the artist series 2 if you want to have everything. If you want to have the complete stuff. Coming in here talking about some VST torrent, bro. Come on now. Hey, thank you, bro. Hey, yo, Theater, I've been seeing your videos, bro. They're dope. I really like your editing style. I was actually just thinking about hitting you up to do like a sponsorship for Toneflx, where you cause I don't know, I just like your videos. All right, let me know if you guys have any more questions about the artist series or want to see anything else that I didn't really show. Let me know if you guys don't have any idea. Let's see. How long did it take to make Toneflx? 1.5 years and $50,000. The stream discount, let me put it. Hold on, let me put it in the chat right here. Pin it. Pin that really quick. Cool. Best 1 year I spent dead ass. Like, yo, on some real shit, you know, put the sales guy away for a second. Like, the making Toneflx was easily one of the best things I've ever done. I knew that it would do better than my kits and stuff, because I've talked to people who've done kits and done plugins. I know that plugins is just a bigger market, and it's easier to sell someone on software than it is a kit, even if the kit is just as valuable or like has better shit than a plugin. It's just an easier sell, like, you know, Instagram ads, influencer marketing, whatever. It's just it's easier. But it did so much better than I thought it would do. And my goal now is to not just be one of these dudes who dropped a plugin, and you never see anything else plugin wise for me for like 4 years. And you know, that's just like, that's it. Like, I dropped Toneflx and I never am updating it. I'm never adding new shit to it, adding new plugins. So I'm the next move is like, we're trying to build this into an actual software company, not just Kavi's plugin. Like, you know, I'll throw up a plugin every once in a few years. Yeah, right now the store's a better income than royalties. Last year though, before Toneflx dropped, I made more profit off of my advances in royalties from placements and stuff than I did off of sales, even if the sales on like my kits and stuff was a higher like big number to look at. The actual like profit that I brought home was more on royalties and stuff, because that's 100% profit. I don't have to pay anyone anything for that. Hey, I appreciate it, bro. Toneflx is in its own league. That's what I want to hear. How easy is it to learn to use Toneflx in FL Studio? I will show you real quick. I can open it up in FL for you. And just, this is real quick, you know, everyone who already has Toneflx, you guys probably already know, but I'll just demo how easy this shit is to use. Again, because fuck it. We're here. Let me close out of my Logic. Let's choose a stock sound. Actually, I like to demo it on FL Keys to show. I'm not gonna lie though, like FL key, like you can flip FL Keys into some hard shit. It's like a, you know, kind of like a meme, but. Let's record in some basic little. Oh, I gotta record it with the BPM. Let me do that again. I have an idea. Cool. Little basic piano progression. So if I wanted to use Toneflx and I am a beginner-ish, don't really know like how to, you know, do all this crazy shit. Obviously, the easiest thing to do is just like, you know, scroll through presets until something sounds cool. Unquantized and all. Let's see. No sound? RIP, bro. Let me see. Let me know if you guys hear it now. Let me know if y'all hear it now. The stream's a little delayed, so you guys are going to be sitting on this for a second. My bad. Let me see this. Two I2 is working. Did I ruin it with the multi? Okay. Anyways, should be working now. Watch, I'll do all this stuff. But anyways, so choose your effect idea. This is like the whole, you know, thing with Toneflx to make it, because if you click this, right, this can be a little intimidating if you don't really know how to use effects. Like you're like, well, I don't know what the hell to add. So right here, choose your effect idea. You just choose the adjectives that you want to hear. I could be like, I want this to have a aged tape sound and an analog delay, and then I want a reverse on it. And just click generate. Automatically sounds cool. Let's then you can mess around with the pedals. You just keep clicking generate till it sounds cool. And then obviously you could click presets, right? I kind of like this one. Let's consolidate that real quick. And let's speed this up, actually. Could do that. Let's see. So we got that from this right here. We'll mute the effects real quick. Little crappy FL keys idea. Turn that into that. Secret Society? No. So yeah, sounds cool. Let's see. And then the Artist Series 2 is the expansion that I'm dropping today. Let's just show you guys another template real quick. Let's make a loop really quick with it. Let's just do... See what this one sounds like. I kind of forget. It is kind of crazy though how like there's so many people dropping plugins now. It's wild. I can't confirm because I haven't asked people and I wouldn't like out them if they were whatever, but I think a lot of people are definitely just vibe coding the plugins right now, like just dropping, just telling Claude make me blah 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 and then just, dropping whatever that gives them. And that's why there's so many people dropping shit now, which is cool that like people who wouldn't have been able to drop plugins and stuff who like had ideas for plugins can make stuff. But I kind of dropped it like right when everyone started dropping these vibe coded VSTs. But we spent like a year and a half on this shit. I spent so much fucking money on developing it. Definitely not vibe coding it, but that's my guess as to why everyone and their mom is dropping a plugin now. They're just having AI code it for them, slapping on a UI and call it a day. Just one chord MIDI. Do something like this. And then let's say, like, I think it's this art. Maybe one of these. Like, let's say I like so you don't have to use the template exactly as it comes, right? You could go to the instrument and effect chains, be like, that's cool, but I kind of want a different ARP on this beat. I just drag in a different ARP preset. No sound design or, you know, thought to it. And let's say on this ARP MIDI, I want it up an octave. Bounce all this down, and then I like to like make something like that, and then flip that to make it sound a little different than, like, you know, because, you know, if, let's just say, I don't know, just throw it out. Let's say 1,000 people get these templates. You can make your stuff sound different than everyone else who has it by just like taking it and flipping it. First thing I'm going to do is, let's try speeding it up. Let's put it more. Go to the artist series presets. Let's see what this sounds like. Get rid of the filter. Raise the volume of this a little bit with the boost knob. Shit sounds sick already. Hell yeah. One thing I've noticed too with the people who are just dropping like these AI kind of plugins is I feel like they drop a plugin and then 2 weeks later they stop posting about that plugin and they're posting about the next plugin they're dropping. And I don't know. Sometimes I think about it and I'm like, damn, like, am I tripping by not hopping on this shit? You know what I mean? And dropping a plugin every fucking week. But I don't know. I've never really been like that. Like I want to drop, ever since I started doing like these bigger kits and stuff, I want to drop like products that I feel like I could sell for, you know, like in my head, I'm like, why would I drop a product if I am not going to be able to sell it in like 5 years? Cause it's like not that good. I can only sell it off the hype. I'm trying to drop stuff that not just to like, you know, for you guys, but like for myself, like I don't want to always have to be dropping a new product to, I just want to make it good. So grabbing another one of these presets. Record that in. Okay, I kind of like that pattern. but I want to get rid of this on the first time. No, I'm not name dropping anybody, dude. It's honestly, it's too many people to like. It's not like a person I'm thinking of. It's like every day I see this shit. Let's mess with this in Toneflx. I'm gonna turn this up. See what this sounds like. Cool. Add that in there. So now I can mess with this. This is gonna sound cool. Section, half speed it. Make a bass on that. Yeah, so these project templates are really, really fun to mess around with. Let me see. See this real quick. This R&B one, and then after I mess around with this one a little bit, I will give y'all a second to cop if you guys are gonna cop and you want all the bonus kits and stuff. But I like this one a lot. Let's do something like this. Record in. Cool, take that. octaves. Copy this on this. I might on this one bring it down an octave though. Oop, brought it down a little too much there. And then this lead right here sounds sick. Mix on Toneflx just a little bit. Let's record this on. Oh, that was back there. That might be a little too high of an octave. Let's go down. Actually, I kind of like that melody a little better than when I played in the first half. A little messing around. Sounds pretty cool. Let's do that. And then a bass. A little messy, like that. He's a little messy, but y'all get the point, like how easy it would be to make some cool shit. This one probably sounds cool for Thomas. How many loops and beats a day? It changes. There could be a 2-week period I make no loops, and then I could make 10 loops in a day. But back when all I was doing is making music, I wasn't dropping plugins and this and that, running a business, ads, whatever, all that stuff. I was probably making about 5 a day, 5 loops on average, I think. Would be pretty. See what it sounds like with the backtrack on. Maybe a little filter. Today, just one normally. I love this shit. Bloom. Let me know in the chat if y'all are hip to Bloom or not. I like how this came out a lot though. was to tell someone my 2021 self, it would just be to just like, I don't know. Honestly, I have no complaints or like regrets. So I feel like I would just be like, just keep doing what you think is gonna work, and you know. I would say though, like, don't get. I don't know if too comfortable with success is the right, but like it's so easy to fall off. It is so easy to like have some big months in sales and then like feel like you can kind of take your foot off the gas, and you can a bit and not be like, fucked. But like, dude, I've seen so many people who were killing it, who never adapted and figured out like some new shit as like the industry and whatever was changing, and just like they not even like they like stopped with consistency whatever originally, they just like weren't doing new stuff to like continue to grow, and they just like kind of, I don't want to say got left behind, like they're not like completely fell off, but like not doing what they used to be hitting and all that shit. So I would say honestly just like keep adapting, keep pushing new shit, and like I don't know, but I am definitely happy with where I've ended up, so I can't complain too much, or give too much advice on like huge mistakes I've made or anything. Cool. All right, I'm about to end the stream. So let me go right here and just put it on my face cam really quick. Hold up. Don't know why this isn't working. I know the screen just went black. Hold up. There we go. I'm back. So let me just go and make that link for you guys to the free kit that I promised y'all. Melodic Snapshots, one-shot kit. I think that you guys are definitely going to fuck with this, with the, what's it called? With the Artist Series 2. These one-shots will work really well. All right, I got the link. Let me see if it copied into here. My other computer. All right, cool. All right, if y'all want the free kit, I'm gonna send it. But everyone fucking spam the chat with like, I don't know, a drum roll. Everyone spam the chat with a drum emoji, and once I'm satisfied with the spam, I will send it. If you guys have any questions, yeah, there is a replay. You could watch this after it's out. Thank you guys for showing. Hey, thank you guys for showing up just in general. I know this isn't as big as like, the huge Toneflx premiere or whatever. It's more for the people who already have Toneflx and want, to keep building on it. But yeah, I appreciate you guys coming in. We didn't promote it like crazy, but I'm pretty happy with the turnout. All right, we got the drums going. All right. I'm going to also put it in the description because I know that this shit is going to get lost in all the messages. So, boom. There is the free kit link right there. You guys can go grab that on Dropbox. There's no like email gate or anything. I wasn't planning on giving it. Fuck it. And then let me put it in the description really quick. If you don't see it in the description and you lost it in the chat, just refresh the page. I just changed the free kit for everyone, even if you didn't buy anything. I appreciate you guys so much. Let's see how many orders we got on the Artist Series 2. I'm curious. Let's see. I think I can go to analytics by product. Let's see. Let's see how many people got the Artist Series 2. Drop a AS2 in the chat if you copped Artist Series. I appreciate you guys so much. Get today going. All right, Artist Series 2, 65 sales today. For a little like kit drop, I'm happy with that. Appreciate y'all. We got a bunch of people getting the action or the bundle as well, and the plugin with both of them. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. Thank you guys for copping. And yeah, my team was telling me that I should start to go live more often. Not just with, sales and stuff like that, but just go live more. So if y'all want me to start going live more and cooking up, not just, whenever I'm dropping something, let me know in the chat. And then if you guys have any more questions, let me know. All right. Do you have any tips? Because I get burnt out after one loop. I feel like you just need to work through it, honestly. I feel like it gets easier to make more stuff and not get as burnt out with it when you just have the skill of like knowing that you can make something good every time you sit down to do something. Twitch, man, I might be too unk for that shit, bro. Like to figure out how to get all that to work, but you can minimize the GUI already. If you real quick, let me show y'all how to do this. Just in case anyone doesn't know. If you want your Toneflx to be bigger or smaller depending on your screen, click these 3 buttons, UI size, boom. 80%, 150%, pretty big range. So if you have a huge monitor and Toneflx looks ridiculously small, and you're like squinting, and some people have messaged me about that, you could just up the size of it. Or if you have like a tiny computer and it's like your whole entire DAW has become Toneflx, you could make it a little smaller and it'll look better for your computer. I like using it at 100 because that's the size that I told them to like finish it out. But please start cooking more. Why can't you use the $20 discount for Toneflx Academy? Because it's only for Toneflx and the Artist Series. Also, I see a lot of, just in general, I see people confused. They, like, whenever I post a discount code, why doesn't it work on what's it called? Toneflx Academy. The Toneflx Academy is hosted on a completely different website. So the discount codes that work on my Shopify don't work on that. It'll only work if I post, like, specifically a discount code for the Toneflx Academy. When am I dropping a new pedal for Toneflx? I just went under contract to start the next pedal for Toneflx. So keep your eyes out for that. It's gonna my idea is kind of similar to Toneflx, where you click generate to generate an effect idea, right? But instead of generating an effect idea based off tags you choose, it'll be a pedal that's meant to flip your stuff. So you put a melody in or a starter in, and you want it to be flipped, you just click the flip button. Obviously, there will actually be parameters you can use if you want to mess around with stuff, but you just click flip, and it will flip it. You just keep clicking flip until it flips it into something that you like. So that's what we're working on. Fingers crossed. I mean, I know from experience that this shit does not fucking come out on time, ever. When you're, developing even a kit, but a plugin with a developer and whatever, it's just even more so. But we're trying to drop it in September or like maybe early October or something. So fingers crossed, trying to get it before fourth quarter and shit. But not like autochroma really. Like I find the reason I wanted to make it is I find myself using Toneflx a lot, and like, I don't know, let's just say I like how this preset's sounding already, but let's just pretend I was like making some really weird stuff and I put like a pedal preset on the master or something. I don't know. Like let's just see what this sounds like. I would find myself like doing stuff like this, whatever, like making some weird, complete, like chaotic whatever, and then using a halftime or something like that. I'm not just gonna drop just a straight halftime plugin, but I've had this idea. I was actually one of the ideas I wanted to add in Toneflx originally, but we just kind of ran out of time. But like some sort of pedal that like like you guys, if you've been watching this whole call, you see me like manipulating it, speeding it up twice as fast, slowing it down, chopping, blah blah. Essentially, a plugin that like emulates that workflow of bouncing something to audio, reversing it, half speeding it, pitching it up an octave, then chopping every half bar and what, like shit like that in a plugin where you don't need to think about bouncing and doing this and reversing and da-da. It's like doing all that workflow of like flipping stuff as audio files in one plugin, and it'll have that like you just click flip and then it flips it. That's the idea. We'll see where it goes. But yeah. What's something that Toneflx does that I don't really see people using it for a lot? But let's see. One thing that's pretty big is like, let me just pull up like a FL keys again or something. 3x oscillator, sure. Turn it up. Let's put this to its own mixer track. Using the modulation stuff. I've talked about this a bunch, and there's tutorials on how to do it, but I feel like people don't do it, and it makes it sound right, because this is just delay. Sometimes you want a simple delay like that, but like you can, any of the parameters that you click on Toneflx that have this like blue kind of text, like if I like look right here, it has just the white text and there's no M by it. That means that it's just like it can't be modulated. But when it has a blue, like light blue text with an M, it can be routed to this mod matrix right here. So this is like an LFO for the effects. So I can route this to that. Let's put the mix to 0. And then if we click the mod, I can be like, I want it to be a sine wave that comes in every half bar. So listen to how the delay like swells in every half bar. You hear how different that sounds compared to if it's not modulated at all and it's just like, right? The delay is mix is coming in and out every half bar. We can do that with the feedback too. So I can make it, let's put the feedback at 0 and then like make that go. Could do that with the drive too to make it more distorted. Could do that with the reverse mix. It could be at like 100% normally and then it goes down. So this is just the default 3 times oscillator preset. Could add in the reverse forward on a different. Really easy thing to hear it on is like moving the resample frequency. It'll sound like you're moving the cutoff knob, like automating it. And then you could change like how long that is and the waveform. You hear how like now the modulation sounds way different. So you can mess around with stuff like that on Toneflx. It's really fun to mess around with. Also, little Easter egg. I don't know if it's an Easter egg, but a little thing that I don't know if a lot of people know is like when you hover above these. So there's this preset menu, right, with like presets that activate all the pedals. But if you go right here, click presets. Look at all these presets. These are presets for just that pedal. So I could, if I want just a distorted chorus, I go there. Let's see, I want analog chorus. There's presets in there. Little Easter egg, that's actually how the effect generator system works. Whenever, like if you look at these, watch. Presets. And you can save. Oh, actually, this is something that we kind of added on accident, but I think it's pretty cool. Let's say, for whatever reason, you like the idea of the effect generator, you just don't like the presets that it generates for you. You could, pretty advanced tip, I don't know if anyone would actually want to do this, but you could go, click show folder. I could go into the modules and delete all of these presets in theory, right? If you wanted the effect generator to have just your taste, I could get rid of all the stock presets, right? In all these folders, and I could make my own presets on here. Save as, boom, and then you want to add the tags with it. So you like click wide, deep, distorted, weird, whatever, right? If we go to the effect generator part, analog chorus, wide, deep, distorted, weird, those are the tags that the effect generator works off of. So you could essentially, if I don't know why you would do it, but if you wanted to, or if you just wanted to add in some of your own presets that you like to make with the pedals into the effect generator, so that sometimes you get those, you could make those individual pedal presets. So they're not presets that'll show up here. They'll only be in the individual pedals. But yeah, you could theoretically like make the generate system just have your sound. That would be pretty crazy. How long did it take me to learn the keys? Probably a year to where I was good enough to like play in loop ideas, but I still don't. I'm not like a piano player. Is there a way we can generate new stuff with the presets we made? Yeah, I mean, like let's say you made your own preset bank. My boy Wait made a preset bank that he sent me. Let's just say I made this preset and I wanted to like put my sauce into the effect generator for myself so that it uses like these presets that I liked to use, right? Let me just turn off a few of these really quick. Like let's say I really like the saturation that I did. I could just go click these tags, save as, and then save it into the like the module folder, the right like the distortion folder, and then it would pop up here, right? In all of these. So you could just start naming them like whatever your, maybe in a future update. Like this is kind of a niche thing, so I don't know how many people would care for it, but maybe we could add something where you can make your own tags and then those tags would like populate into here and you could choose, like instead of choosing warm or whatever, maybe in the future we could do something where it's like you choose, like you made your own tag, like Justin Birrell, right? And then you just click that and you have it generate from the presets that you made that you like, or you tag presets that you like from each of those pedals. But that would be definitely a lot of work. Like redoing all, I mean, I built all the presets for the preset generator, so I know how much work that took. It would definitely be a lot of work for but I don't know, something kind of cool. But yeah. All right. Go get the artist series. If you go right here, toneflx.com/stream, you guys can get the artist series volume 2. Appreciate you guys coming in, and thank you to everyone who, even if you just watch the stream and you're not going to cop anything, thank you. But thank you to everyone who's bought Toneflx, bought the expansion packs. We're going to be dropping way more stuff, Toneflx related, new pedals, instrument plugins eventually, expansions, all that good stuff. and hopefully I can get some kits out too. But yeah, thank you so much.